Most of you must know by now that Iran has signed a memorandum of understanding with the devil. What some of you don't know is that Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei published a statement saying that in principle he had different views with what was to be proposed and negotiated, and that he had issued permission to sign the memorandum of understanding on the condition that President Pezeshkian has explicitly taken responsibility. What was his vision? According to a prominent Iranian journalist, Dr. Mahdi Khanalizadeh, the supreme leader had rejected the very first proposal for negotiations. The negotiation team then revised it to a 10-point framework. The Ayatollah added 8 more, including that there should be no nuclear negotiations at all. Then negotiations in Islamabad finally morphed into the 14-point memorandum of understanding that we have today. So not only was Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei opposed to parts of the final memorandum, he was against the path of the negotiations after it veered from the original 10-point framework. In fact, in a correspondence with the negotiation team, he warned these negotiations would neither benefit their worldly affairs nor their afterlife. Fast forward, the very first item of the memorandum is the cessation of fighting on all fronts, particularly that of the genocide in Lebanon. Now, since this document was signed by the US and Iran, could the US stop this from happening?
Are you going to be able to control Israel from attacking Lebanon?
Yeah, I will be. I mean, they have a lot of respect for me.
That's a resounding yes, which means that the United States chooses not to end the bloodshed in Lebanon. Following this escalation of genocide in Lebanon, Iran has again closed the Strait of Hormuz. Now, this is where it gets interesting. An Iranian MP, Mahmoud Nabavian, was cut off while criticizing the negotiators on a live broadcast, claiming that Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei had given clear orders to the negotiators, which they, quote, pushed off and proceeded to sign anyway. This subject has gotten so sensitive in Iran that not only did the Director General of the network resign for, quote, allowing such an unethical guest on a live broadcast, the station itself announced that it intends to sue MP Nabavian for his criticism of the negotiators. Finally, to add insult to injury, the negotiators have arrived in Switzerland to meet with J.D. Vance for another round of negotiations. Within the last year, Iran has been reborn through fire and brimstone, going from the axis of evil to becoming the champion of all oppressed people of the world. If there's ever been a time for wise leaders to heed the word of the people, it's now.